Yo guys, so today I thought for the first video that actually featured my voice, that is not currently unlisted anyway, we would be opening some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Now I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a good while, and I have no idea what cards are good anymore. I haven't played since Thunder Dragon was meta relevant, so it's probably changed a lot. It, I I remember I was going to try and build a Burning Abyss deck, but the ban list uh, hit it, and it's basically unplayable now. So I don't know. Well, it was last time I checked, I should say. So I don't know what cards. I don't know what cards are going to be good. I don't know what cards people are looking for. I'm just going to. I thought I'm just going to. How would you say it? Just gonna open some Yu-Gi-Oh cards and comment on them, I suppose. So I suppose we should start then. No, you know what? We're gonna leave these tins for last. We're gonna open these first because I think these are going to be less interesting. So we have, darn, I can't see the camera very well. I apologize. Okay, so we have first, I believe it is Juraghetto. Juraghetto or Juragito. Gito, whatever. During your battle step, quick effect, you can special summon this card from the hand, and if you do, gain 1000 life points. You can only use the effect of Juraghetto once per turn. Quick effect, you contribute this card, then target one face-up monster you control. It gains 1000 attack until the end of this turn. That's pretty freaking nice. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention. So, we have sleeves for uh, foil cards, and these aren't Yu-Gi-Oh sleeves because I don't have an excess of those, but I do have an excess of Magic the Gathering sleeves because I bought a bunch of them and then uh, kind of got lax on playing Magic, and also a lot of my Magic cards don't go into any deck, so there's no use in sleeving most of them. So I apologize if you're OCD like me and it bothers you that the sleeves aren't the same size as the cards, but that's just going to be how it has to be. So we'll have the stack for, I don't know what kind of rarities there are in here. I suppose it would be, oh, I guess I should have my hand on camera. It'd be prismatic rare, secret rare, foil rare, normal rare, and then normal. The normal rare and normals I'm just going to put together because no one really cares if you have a normal rare. And those will be off to the side so you may not see them. And I'll also have all the rest of the cards will be in a stack by themselves, but I'll have the cards that I think will be interesting, even if they are normal, over here. Left Arm Offering, I know this is a reprint. This is a very old card, or a pretty old card, I believe. If you have two or more other spell cards in your hand, my apologies. If you have two or more other cards in your hand, banish your entire hand. Add one spell or trap. Sorry about that. Add one spell from your deck to your hand. You cannot set spells or traps during the turn you activate this card. Sounds good on paper, but not being able to activate spell and traps is most definitely a large handicap. Psychic Shockwave. When your opponent activates a trap card, discard one spell/trap. Special summon one level 6 Dark Machine monster from your deck. What is that for? Well, that's got to be for a deck, right? Oh, oh, if you look, that is Jinzo. That's a silhouette of Jinzo. He is a Dark Machine type monster. That is interesting. I actually don't have Jinzo. Uh, yeah, I always thought it'd be cool to have him, but in the meta that I played, of course, he was very much outdated. Mechlord Army of Weisel gains 100 attack for each Mechlord on the field except this card. Once per turn, when another Mechlord monster you control declares an attack on a defense position monster, you can activate this effect. During that battle, if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. So I don't think Mechlords have ever been good. And then we have Mechlord Astro the Eradicator. I'm not reading all that. If you want to Google it and read it, it is Mechlord Astro the Eradicator. But that is a lot of text for an archetype that no one uses. I can hear the Mechlord players in the comments now. Oh, I use Mechlords. Well, you're the only one. Left arm offering. We've already seen. Oh wait, yeah, sorry. My hands were running in the camera. Okay. Left arm offering. We've already seen that. Mechlord Emperor Granul. Granul? Granul. I think it's Granul. Another card that I don't have the time to read. This is going to be an hour-long video if I read all those things, unfortunately. Boon of the Mechlord Emperor. If the only face-up monsters on the field are 2 Mechlord monsters, draw 2 cards. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. I don't know. I don't know, man. Mechlords are pretty meh. Oh, I think this is a new card. Mechlord Astro Dragon Asterisk. Cannot be normal summon / set. I know I wasn't going to read long cards, but I'll read this one because it looks like it's the boss monster. Cannot be normal summon / set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by controlling 3 or more Mechlord monsters. When this card is special summoned, you can target any number of... I apologize, I'm slipping up a lot today. I haven't talked much today, so it's a bit difficult. By controlling 3 or more Mechlord monsters. When this card is special summoned, you can target any number of Mechlord monsters you control, except this card. Send those monsters to the graveyard, and if you do, this card's attack becomes the combined original attack of the monsters sent to the graveyard by this effect. Each time a synchro monster is special summoned, inflict 1000 damage to the summoning player. Okay, that's interesting. And then Cosmos Channeling. Why are we like all of a sudden getting like Esparoba themed cards? Like, I don't. I guess because it's like Legendary Duelists are like legacy support, but I don't know. Again, another card. A lot of these cards, like, they're way too long to read. And I apologize, but there's a lot of cards to go through, unfortunately. Hey! Okay, so we got Jinzo. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. Anyone who's played Yu-Gi-Oh! For a long amount of time knows what Jinzo does. Trap cards and their effects on the field cannot be activated and negate all trap effects on the field. So, I think I might have had Jinzo. I didn't know he came in a common. If I didn't, though, this is the first one that I have. Either way, that's pretty cool. We have another Mechlord Emperor, Ra's Disciple. I'm not going to read the text, but I thought about this card a lot whenever I was making a casual God deck. Basically, it can bring out 2 more Ra's Disciples, but it can bring out 2 more Ra's Disciples, but you've already used your normal summon for that turn, so unless you have double summon, you still can't bring out an Egyptian god. And that's if it's in your hand. Also, you got a foil. That's pretty cool. Mechlord Army Deployer Obligato, I suppose. That's how you'd say it. Machine / effect. During your main phase, you can activate this effect to destroy this card, and if you do, special summon 2 Mechlord Army monsters from your deck in defense position, except Mechlord Army Deployer Obligato. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except machine monsters. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. During the end phase of this turn, you can inflict 100 damage to your opponent for each Mechlord monster you control. So a maximum of 500 damage. That's obviously a busted move. You can only use each effect of Mechlord Army Deployer Obligato per turn. So that's our first foil. A bit lackluster in terms of ability, but you know, still a foil. Still really dope to look at. Really dope to look at. I apologize. The camera shadow is in the way, so it's gonna chill out like here. There we go. It's a good place. Cyber Energy Shock. Making sure the camera's recording. Cyber Energy Shock. If you control a Jinzo, target one card on the field, destroy it. Then if this is a trap, you can apply one of these effects. Negate the effects of one face-up card on the field until the end of the turn. Excuse me. All Jinzo you control, all your base or belong to us. All Jinzo you control gain 800 attack. You can only activate one Cyber Energy Shock per turn. A bit interesting. Ah, yes, a classic. We have Monster Reborn. Um, one of the first cards ever in Yu-Gi-Oh! I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was. Anyway, always nice to have a couple copies of Monster Reborn because it's very useful. In fact, I ran it in Thunder Dragons. The Resolute Mechlord Army. All attack position Mechlord Army monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, their effects are negated. We've already seen this guy. Have we? No, he's the Emperor. We're still not going to read him. And we have... If we get a playset of this guy, I am going to be less than enthused. I kind of assumed that because there are two God cards on the front of the pack, you see here, apologies, you see here Ra, and I believe that's Obelisk. I kind of assumed that there would be God card related cards in this pack. I didn't do any research, as I said. Alright, we have Mechlord Emperor Weisel. Ooh, we have Token Stampede. All tokens in attack position gain 1000 attack. Also, they cannot be destroyed by battle. That's definitely something. Oh, that's interesting. Holding Arms. Holding Arms. Fiend effect. This card cannot be... Brain no work today, guys. Sorry. If this effect... Give me a second. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. While this card is face-up on the field, that monster cannot attack. Also, its effects are negated. While that face-up monster is on the field, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Okay. Mechlord Army of Skeel. Gains 200 attack for each Mechlord monster on the field, except this card. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Mechlord Army monster from your deck. And this thing again. Okay. What time? How long have we been recording? 16 minutes already. Dang, dude. Time flies by, man. I'm going to try to start making some more YouTube videos. I've been meaning to for a long time, but I get some kind of stage fright whenever I first... I get some kind of stage fright and I just don't want to do it. Mechlord Fortress. Neither player can target Mechlord Emperor monsters you control with Synchro monster effects. When this card is on the field and when this card in the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can add one Mechlord Emperor monster from your deck to your hand. Jinzo. ya boy. Mech Emperor Skeel, Ra's Disciple. A wild monster appears. That's kind of strange. If only your opponent controls a monster, special summon from your hand one monster with the one monster from your hand. Special summon from your hand one monster with an original level of 10 or lower that cannot be normal summon/set, ignoring its summoning conditions. It is unaffected by the effects of your cards except for its own effects and the cards. Also shuffle it into the deck during your next standby phase. During your next end phase, my bad. For the rest of this turn, you cannot normal summon/set or special summon monsters, and your opponent takes no damage. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get up and go over here to my shelf. I want to look at something. Oh no, don't fall. Okay. So this is one of my binders. I'm sorry I'm getting a little off task here, but I just want to look and see. Not that one. This one. Okay. Yeah. So the oh, you can't see them. My bad. My bad. So the three god card. This setup, man. I'm gonna have to change it. So the three god cards. There we go. Slifer, Obelisk, and Ra. They're all 10-star monsters. So that's technically god card support. So that's pretty cool. Oh, almost knocked the thing off. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So we did get some god support, but not as much as you would expect from a pack which seems to be themed around Merrick, who was the person trying to collect the god cards. If you watch the anime. Had to quickly dispose of my garbage. So let's set these to the side here. It seems I don't have a side at my disposal currently. Here, we'll set them there. You guys can't see what I'm talking about, but I know what I mean. So yeah, so we'll set the normal cards that I think are actually kind of cool. Set them over there. We will set the two foils right here. And now let us get to, hopefully, some more interesting things, the tins. Also, can I say, so if you don't know, hold on. So this wasn't the first tin design, of course. It's based off of this card here, which is, oh darn, I'm a Thunder Dragon player. I should know this. What is it freaking called, dude? I'm starting to get actually angry. Gold Sarcophagus. My bad. Gold Sarcophagus. So, I'm not going to spoil anything, but the Gold Sarcophagus is very iconic in the anime, and so a lot of anime-themed uh, sets are, of course, based off this. The first one, as far as I know, is the Legendary Duelists 1, which was like a box that kind of looked like it. And then, I believe it was in 2018 or 2019, we had Gold Sarcophagus tin, which is extremely amazing for keeping your cards in. I have like 10 of them, and that's where I keep most of my cards that aren't that important. So, but out of those three, dude, this one is baller, man. Like, yo, it is so cool. Like, I'm gonna keep my most important cards, well, my most important cards that I'm not scared of damaging in these things. I keep them in sleeves usually. So, oh, and they got it right side up. So, that's actually really cool. So, got one. Apologies if there's like background noise. I was trying to fix the audio, but I can't really tell what's going on with OBS, and I can't tell what audio it does and doesn't pick up. I can just kind of guess based on like the what the green audio thing is showing, so I do apologize if there's any noise in the background. So we'll put those right there. Alright, let's do this. Okay. It's interesting. So, we have Valkyrie. I'm not even going to try to say that, fam. Sorry. That. Valkyrie that. Valkyrie monsters you control gain 2. Why, like, can I say something? No one uses Valkyries. Like, there's like 10 times as many people that uses Mech Lords as uses Valkyries. I've never heard of anyone that uses Valkyries. Besides, I think, like, one might have been, like, in a weird gimmick strategy. Maybe I'm thinking of the gold castle of Strongborough or whatever. It's been a minute since I've played, man. Sorry, but yeah, no one uses Valkyries. Why do they keep printing support for Valkyries? I would like some more support for Burning Abyss Konami. But anyway, so we have that. Oh wait, no, wrong file. My bad. So we have that. Oh, an Evil Eye card. I remember these. Basilius, Familiar of the Evil Eye. If you control an Evil Eye monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Basilius, Familiar of the Evil Eye once per turn this way. During your main phase, you can send one Evil Eye spell/trap from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use this effect of Basilius, Familiar of the Evil Eye, once per turn. That's actually pretty, like, I think that Evil Eyes would be super interesting to build, like, just for fun. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna get a sip of water because apologies if you heard that, but it is quite difficult to talk this much. So, anyway, back to what we were saying. Time Thief, Flyback. Target one Time Thief, Z's monster you control. Attach one Time Thief card from your hand or deck to it as material. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Time Thief Z's monster you control. Attach one card from your opponent's graveyard to it as material. You can only use one Time Thief Flyback effect per turn, and only once that turn. Gladiator Beast, Aterix. I don't. I have a couple Gladiator Beast cards. I was actually like trying. I actually wanted to build like a casual strategy out of them because like I played competitively, but I had like one competitive deck, and the rest of them were just like fun decks that I would play with my friend during. Oh well, I can't say that. It'll clue people in to know how old I am, but basically I would play casual decks with my friends and build competitive decks to get ultimately stomped in any tournament that I went to. But that's besides the point. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that gladiator beasts really aren't. Well, now that I say that, it's kind of redundant saying that because that's why you would that's why you would print support for something is to make it better. Um, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. My bad. I didn't even think about that. Okay, I see now. All right. Anyway, Gladiator Beast Aderix. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, you can send one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, except Gladiator Beast Aderix. Until the end phase, this card's level and name become the same. Excuse me. You can send one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck to the extra deck to the graveyard, except Gladiator Beast Aderix. Until the end phase, this card's level and name become the same as that monster you sent to the graveyard. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, you can shuffle it into the deck. Special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except Gladiator Beast Aderix. I cannot read all that. I'm sorry. It is called Marincess Current. If you want to know the effects of it, be my guest to look it up. Neospace Connector. I remember this being a pretty meta relevant card, at least not previously, briefly. I think I have a um, holographic one somewhere. Bye damage. During damage calculation, if your monster is attacked, your battling monster cannot be destroyed by that battle. Also, if you take battle damage from that battle, your opponent takes effect damage equal to double that amount. You can only apply this effect of bye damage once per turn. Hold on a second. If your monster is attacked, your battling monster cannot be destroyed by that battle. Also, if you take battle damage from that battle, nice. Okay, that's like pretty good for casual strategies. I have this card, and I want to use it. Oh frick. Okay. We'll get to that in a second. Holy Christ. Okay. It's probably a reprint. It's not as valuable, but anyway, we'll get to that in a second. What I was gonna say was, I have this card, and I wanted to use it so much because it's one of my favorite looking cards. Like, look at that dog. Like, let me see if I can get the camera to focus. Dude, doesn't that look hella dope though? But it's not a very good card. Uh, its archetype that it's supposed to go with is not very good. So it just sits in my collection, looking cool and being useless. Much like me. I'm just kidding. So there's that, and there's that. Okay, now back to what I was freaking out about. Destiny Hero Dominance. I'm pretty sure this is one of the cards that used to cost like, I don't even know, dude. Hold on, let me actually look that up so I don't look stupid. I'm just gonna go onto my computer really quickly. Sorry about this. I just want to check my facts here, because a lot of Destiny Heroes look similar. I have like 200 mods installed on Darkest Dungeon, so it's probably gonna take it a minute. If I knew how, I would cut this part of the video out, but I don't. Are you serious? Dude, my computer is still not going to Google Chrome. There we go. Don't restore pages. Okay. Destiny Hero. Alright. Frick, okay, it's Destiny Hero Malicious. My bad. Okay. It's Malicious that everyone was wanting. It wasn't Dominance. Okay. That's what I was freaking out about. I thought we had just gotten a Destiny Hero Malicious. I still think that people use Dominance, though. Perhaps not. Either way, looks super cool. Prismatic Rare. Not Prismatic Rare. Prismatic Secret Rare. 3 Destiny Hero monsters. During your main phase, you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck or your opponent's deck, then place them on the top of the deck in any order. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can draw 1 card. If this fusion summoned card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 3 level 9 or lower Destiny Hero monsters with different names in your graveyard. You special summon them. You can only use each effect of Destiny Hero Dominance once per turn. That is really cool. Okay. Not Destiny Hero Malicious. Still really cool. Here, we'll put him right there. Let's bring these down so you can see him. Like I said, first video probably. Yeah, it's the first video still up that I've done that isn't just me with no voice playing a crappy video game. Or crappily playing a video game, not saying the video game. Off topic, my bad. Infinitrack Goliath. 1 non-link Infinitrack monster. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 Z's monster you control. Attach this card to that monster as material. You can only use this effect of Infinitrack Goliath once per turn. An Z's an XYZ okay. An XYZ monster whose original type is machine. An XYZ monster whose original type is machine has this card as material gains this effect. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects. That was, for some reason, much more of a struggle than I intended to read. Okay. I don't know what this is called. It's got to be different than this, right? Because this has the gold lettering. I don't know. Well, hold on. We'll put it down here. It's hard to tell because, like, 1/4 of the mat on each side is just gone because of how closely my camera is zoomed in. Okay. Gladiator Beast. Domitianus. Domitianus? Something like that. I want to say that, did they reprint? Dude, I'm not even kidding. I'm really struggling today with English, which is bad because it's my main language and I'm learning Japanese. Hopefully I don't uh, be as bad at Japanese as I am at English, apparently. Anyway, sorry. Spaced out there for a second. Gladiator Beast. Domitini. Don. Dude, why do they have to make these so hard to pronounce? Da. Mit. Domitianus. 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 Okay. Gladiator Beast. Vespasius. And 2 Gladiator Beast monsters. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above monsters you control into the deck. You do not use polymerization. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. You can choose the attack targets for your opponent's attacks. At the end of the battle phase of this card battled, you can return this card to the extra deck. Special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. Alright. It looks like a lot of these cards look really cool, regardless of how meta relevant they are. Danger. Danger Excitement. This is a new danger card? Dude, I don't know. Yeah, I used a couple danger monsters. I don't think I ever got Tsukinoko, though. A lot of them are really expensive. Anyway, discard 1 level 5 or higher danger monster. Add 1 level 4 or lower danger monster from your deck to your hand. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, except danger monsters. You can only activate 1 danger excitement mystery per turn. That's kind of something. Oh, frick, yo! I've been needing this card, although I think Salamangreats have been hit on the ban list. But I was going to build Salamangreats after Thunder Dragons got banned because it was like one of the most consistent strategies. And oh, I probably need to be holding it like this, don't I? Oh god, I just realized that's awfully. Oh my god, have you got? Oh no, it's been so unfocused the whole time. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, Salamangreat. There's nothing I can do about it now. The camera. So sorry. Salamangreat Foxer. Uh, pretty cool. If Salamangrates are still played, I don't know if they are or not. Evil Eye card. Unchained Twins. Ooh, an Unchained card. Okay. Unchained Twins. Aruha. You can target 1 card you control. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, except fiend monsters. Also destroy the targeted card. If you do, special summon this card from your hand. If this card on the field is destroyed by card effect, except Unchained Twins Aruha by battle, you can special summon 1 Unchained monster from your hand or deck, except Unchained Twins Aruha. You can only use each effect of Unchained Twins Aruha per turn. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Not reading that because I've literally never heard of anyone ever using Dunner Wrestlers. Vessel for the Dragon Cycle. This is a worm card. I actually think I was needing this too, because I wanted to build worms because their artwork is so pretty. Yeah, frick yeah, dog. I think that's a reprint. Well, I know it's a reprint because, yeah, I've seen it before. Yeah. Another danger card. It's a trap. Don't think it's going to be played. Alright. On to the next one. Alright. What I think I'm going to do... Oh, here's a... Oh, this may be a drag. I think this is one of the cards that goes with this card. This card here. So, Ranryu. You can only control one Ranryu. If you control a spellcaster monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is destroyed by battle or a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one monster with 1500 attack and 200 defense in your graveyard except Ranryu. Special summon it. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to actually look here and see where the rares stop and start, so we can look at those last. So here are the foil and rare cards. Should be. So let's look at the rest of them. This is a what is the season of the anime called? Frick, what was it? Vrains. Okay, that's a card from there. You can tell because the main character, well, it's not the main character necessarily, but it is in that style of character. You can tell because the blue suit mostly. Sorry, going on a tangent again. I tend to do that. Look, when your opponent draws a card by their own effect, look at those cards. If there are any monsters, inflict damage to your opponent equal to their combined attack. If you do that, banish all cards you looked at. Yo! Okay. If this wasn't a trap, this would actually be pretty good. Even casually, this might be kind of good. Basically, say like... Oh wait, no, it's not adding a card from the deck to the hand. Okay, because I was going to say, if there's any effect that adds like an Ash or another hand trap, I assume people still use Ash. Ash is way too good to be filtered out in like one or two formats. But if they added like an Ash or like any monster hand trap, you could just yeet it out of their hand and inflict damage, which the damage part isn't that good unless you're trying to win in time. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. I kind of dig that. Spiritual Entanglement. Ooh, a short description. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Banish it until the end phase. You can only activate one Spiritual Entanglement per turn. It's pretty, what you see is what you get card. No shenanigans there, I suppose. Dark Factory of More Production. You can send one monster from your hand or field to the graveyard, draw one card. Oh my god, that is awful. Oh, well, it's actually not the worst. It's kind of like Card Trader, which Card Trader is not a good card. But it's like Card Trader, but it also has synergy with anything that floats or has effects in the graveyard. So it's kind of good for casual use, pretty much only. But still, Valkyrie Chariot. I'm not going. I'm sorry, but like some of these, like no one cares. Um, Okay. Nope, not. I'm not even gonna try. Look at that. Look at that freaking name, dude. Ooh, that is pretty. Pretty jank. Okay, yeah. I'm not reading that. There's no way. No way to pronounce that correctly in English. Um, 2+ wind monsters. Gains 2400 attack while your opponent has no monsters in their graveyard. That's never going to happen. Quick effect. You can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. You can only activate this effect of this thing once per turn. Um, wait, what was the second thing? I kind of zoned out. Um, oh, okay, I got you. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought because it of it like it's like it has the opposite synergy of the one I was just talking about, where it basically removes things that have graveyard effects from their graveyard, and it gains attack if it's gotten all the cards out of the graveyard. So it's kind of interesting. There's an Infinitrack card. Sorry, I'm not gonna read it. There's a Dino Wrestler monster. Sorry, I'm not gonna read it. Dino Slydolphin. If an if a if a Z if a Z's monster is special summoned to your field except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If an XYZ monster, or no, a Z's monster, is special summoned to your field while this card is in your graveyard, except the turn this card was sent to your graveyard, you can target one of those XYZ monsters. Attach this card to it as material. You can only use each effective XYZ Slide Dolphin once per turn. Yeah, this is not very good. Tenyi Spirit? Okay. This is what I was talking about, the Tenyis. They are so cool. Like, let me make sure this is focused. Yeah, look at that. That's so freaking dope, dude. And then a Marincess card. This thing. Actually, I heard that this like might be good for like synchros, but uh, if you're interested in it, you probably already know about it. So let's look at the. No, actually, I think we'll save the rare cards that we've opened all the packs. I think that'd be the most interesting. Have a climactic ending. Oh no, it's more Marincess cards. Okay. Let me just find the. Oh frick yeah, we got a Tenyi. Okay. All right. Try not to look at the cards because I don't want it to be spoiled for me either. All right. All right. So you have Marincess card. It's field spell. Marincess Battle Ocean. Tenyi Spirit. Mapura. Another one. Looks freaking dope. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a face-up non-effect monster you control, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard. Negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. You can only use each effect of Tenyi Spirit, Mapura, once per turn. Gladiator Beast, Dino Wrestler, Desert Locust. Okay, so let me find that card again. This card. These two cards, people were saying like they could be used in some kind of thing, so let's actually look at them now that we got both of them. So hop your squadron. During your opponent's main phase, you can target one face-up monster you control. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon one synchro monster using only this card you control and that target. You can only use each effect of Hop your squadron once per turn. And Desert Locusts. One tuner, one non-tuner monsters. Alright. If this card is synchro summoned, the turn player discards one card. You can only use this effect of Desert Locust once per turn. Once per chain, during your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect, immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon using this card you control. I want to say that people were like DZ made a video on it, didn't he? I don't know. Memory's a bit foggy, but I want to say so. We have Monk of the Tenyi, just pretty standard. I want to say like aren't Tenyi's thing that they're all normal monsters? Maybe that's a different one. Anyway, yeah, it's literally just turns one Tenyi into 1,000 attack uh, beat stick that has a link arrow. There's a Marincess card, Marincess Mandarin, Time Thief Bezel Ship, Guard Dragon Core Awakening. Core Awakening. My apologies. Core Awakening. You can send one infected monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon one level 4 or lower dragon normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard in defense position. You can only use this effect of Guard Dragon Core Awakening once per turn. That's interesting. BES Blaster Cannon Core. Is BES a is that like a archetype? Anyway, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon one BES Blaster Cannon Core once per turn this way. If this card is normal or special summoned, place 3 counters on this card. Cannot be destroyed by battle. At the end of the damage step, if this card has battled, remove 1 counter from this card if you cannot destroy it. Okay, so basically, the first 3 times it is attacked, unless for some reason... Oh, I just realized that's a 9-star monster. Jeez, okay. That's not very good for a 9-star monster. Then we have a Guard Dragon Reincarnation. I think I might have actually needed that. I don't know. We have a Time Thief card. A lot of cards are really similar. So, like, you see something that's similar. Like, I think I had one called, like, Guard Dragon Rejuvenation or something like that. And then I looked at the deck list and I was like, no, it's Reincarnation. Like, couldn't they have made it, like, a little more distinct? I don't know. Let's get the rare cards. Put them right there. Let's look at the rest of them. Oh no, some of them are upside down. Blasphemy. Okay, we have Marincess, Wonderheart. Again, I'm not going to... Like, what? How do you expect anyone to read that? We have this thing that I couldn't pronounce at the beginning. We have another Evil Eye Guy. Gladiator Beast Comeback. Oh god, that I just quickly read that. That is very annoying sounding. Neospace Connector. Tenyi Spirit Adahara. Oh wait, I hope it focused. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Another Salamangreat Foxer. Evil Eye Confrontation. Oh! Oh! Oh, we got the best freaking card in the game, boys. Yo, we got Neo Flamebell Lady. It's almost as good as Marsh Macaron. For those of you who don't know. That was a bit of sarcasm. The Flame Bells... The Flame Bells are some of the worst monsters in the entire game, as agreed on by many, unless there's some sort of new gimmick strategy that involves Neo Flamebell Lady, which I highly doubt. It's possible. Stranger things have happened, but I highly doubt it. Dino Wrestler. And another Vessel for the Dragon Cycle. Going through these a bit faster now that we've seen some of the cards, and I've stopped reading the Marincess and Dino Wrestler cards, and the Time Thief cards, because if you're really that interested in it, like, there's websites, because I've done it before, there's websites where you can go and look up, like, all the support for a particular thing. Time Thief Flyback, Ran Ryu, Draw Discharge, Marincess Current, Dark Factory of More Production, Valkyrie Chariot. Oh, crap, sorry. Hold on there. Okay, my bad. I forgot to take the rare cards out of that one. Sorry for the spoilers. Unchanged Twins, Aruha, Infinitrack, Brutal Dozer, Tyrant Dino Fusion, You're in danger. Tenyi Spirit. Oh god, I just realized that dude's name. That has like no vowels in it, dog. And Marincess Crown Tail. Final pack. And then we move on to the rare cards. Alright, let's actually remember to get the rare cards out this time. Alright. Okay. Alright. I got them. Got them all. Okay, so. Alright. Okay, we have another Spiritual Entanglement. Marincess Battle Ocean. Tenyi Spirit Mapura. This frickin' dude. Oh no, don't put it there. Put it there. Okay. Dino Wrestler Giga Spinosevate. Desert Locusts. XYZ Sly Dolphin. Marincess Mandarin. Time Thief Bezel Ship. Another Hoppier Squadron. BES Blaster Cannon Core. And Guard Dragon Reincarnation. Now, it's time to get into the hollows and such. Alright. First one. Yo! Okay. I remember these were really valuable, the Unchained cards. Okay, so we got Unchained Soul of Disaster. Dude, we're almost on an hour. Are you kidding me? This is going to be so hard to edit, dude. And to upload. It's going to be a pain. But that's none of your concern. Unchained Soul of Disaster. Fiend. Gains 300 attack for each unchained monster in your graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Unchained Soul of Disaster once per turn. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Immediately after this effect resolves, Link summon one Dark Link monster using only this card you control and that opponent's monster as material. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one Unchained monster in your graveyard, except Unchained Soul of Disaster. Special summon it. Pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to have enough sleeves. Hopefully. But yeah, I want to say that, like, the Unchained monsters were very sought after. They're like one of those $30 uh, cards because they were very short printed. They have an Infinitrack Trencher, Shaman of the Tenyi. We'll get to that in a second. Infinitrack Trencher. Okay. Oh no, I put them up here where you can't see it. My apologies. This is going to be kind of hard to keep up with. There's that. And then here, we'll put them below Destiny Hero Dominance where they belong. Okay. Shaman of the Tenyi. 2 worm monsters. You can discard this card, then target one worm monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot activate the effects of monsters special summoned from the extra deck, except Tenyi monsters. When an attack is declared involving your face-up non-effect monster, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. You can only use each effect of Shaman of the Tenyi once per turn. Oh, there's another one. There's a whole bunch of really cool reprints for, like, more casual strategies in here. See, this is what I was talking about, like, I don't know if I actually said it, but, like, I chose packs because I don't know anything about the packs that I chose. I chose packs based on which ones I thought would be the most fun, because I don't know when I'm going to get back into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Now that Burning Abyss and Thunder Dragon, 2 of my favorite strategies, are banned. So, this has a lot of, like, really fun cards in it. Anyway, I'm not going to read that, but it looks really cool. Like, look at that. That's really dope. It's hella dope. Dude! Omni Dragon Brotar. I needed... Dude, I'm actually kind of triggered. I needed that guy for so long. And some of my strat... I think it was Rocket Dragons. No, Rockets, not Rocket Dragons. Rockets. Whenever Rockets were a thing, I think that was before Thunder Dragon. Or, like, early Thunder Dragon. One of the cards I needed was Omni Dragon Brotar. That is actually, I'm kind of triggered by that. Now that I don't need him anymore, I've gotten him. All right, we have Link Mail, Archfiend. Actually, that sounds kind of familiar. Let me look at this. Oh yeah, I was gonna put this with a really crappy Garlandolf deck that I was making. One day I'll have to talk about Garlandolf, but this video is already too long, so not today. All right, kind of interesting. Nightmare Incarnation Italy. Level 9 monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Let me see if that's focused. Okay. Level 9 monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Nightmare Incantation Italy once per turn. If the total link rating of the monsters on the field is 8 or more, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned while your opponent controls more link monsters than you do, send all link monsters on the field to the graveyard. It's pretty cool. Okay, this is an Evil Eye monster. Dude, the Evil Eye monster is like hella cool, dude. Like legit. I dude, like you look at some of the early artwork, like whenever Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't as lucrative, there's nothing compared to oh dude. Like this, like that. That looks so cool. Oh yeah, I didn't even let you guys get a good look at that. Sorry. Doesn't that look so cool, dude? Anyway, like uh the original ones, like they look awful. Like not to be rude, but they look legitimately awful. Uh I'm actually kind of curious what this one does. One tuner, one non-tuner monsters. While you control a link monster, monsters your opponent controls cannot target monsters you control for attacks, except this one. Also, your opponent cannot target monsters you control with card effects, except this one. Once per turn, at the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can return that opponent's monster to the hand. Also, this card can make a second attack in a row. So yeah. Out trigger extension. What? Oh, it's an infinite track card. Okay. Yo! Dude, okay, that's really cool. Hold on, let me sleeve this one up. Alrighty then. You guys can still see that, right? Yeah. We all good? Okay. Get a good zoom in on that. That looks so cool. Doesn't look like a Yu-Gi-Oh character at all. Looks more like one of those more generic uh, animes, like SAO or something. But yeah, really cool character. Never going to use it, but it looks pretty cool. Witchcrafter collaboration. Uh, Yo! Okay, so I saw this one, but I didn't think I saw it correctly. So that is another Unchained monster that we have gotten. That is awesome. Yeah, boy. Okay. Okay, we got another Nightmare Incantation. Nightmare Incarnation, Italy. Oh my god. Dude, I didn't mean to get... I wasn't planning on getting triggered. You, if you played whenever guard dragons were a thing, you don't even need to... you don't even need to... I don't even need to speak for you to feel my frustration. These cards are like $45 a piece, and you need all three of them to be any sort of good. Bruh, now I get one. Come on, man. I think one of them was banned actually. Rightfully so, of course. But yeah, I think that's why they stopped playing him. Memories of Hope. Okay, this is like a generic number card support. Is that still focused? Yeah. So, darn it, I like keep having to stop to sleeve up the cards. Okay, so Witchcrafter by Street. The heck? That's kind of strange. It kind of reminds me of Harry Potter, Crusadia Testament. I'm not gonna bother reading that. It's a rare. Oh, you guys can't even see the. All right, guys. So I thought that I had actually lost an hour's worth of recording, which would have sucked majorly, but that didn't happen, and everything's fine now. We're right where we left off. Evil Eye Retribution. That looks, dude, like these look so cool. And then you get meta cards like Gold Sarcophagus, and it's just like one sarcophagus. And it's like, why? Why can't we have the cool looking cards be meta? Also, I moved the cards up here so you can see it. I didn't realize that you guys couldn't see. Oh, what am I even freaking... Dude, like... Brain no work, man. Brain no work. Guard Dragon. We have a Marincess. Seahorse. We have Draco. Berserker of the Tenyi. Look at that, dude. Looks so freaking cool. Looks so... Oh my god. We'll have to get to that one in a second. I'm not saying oh my god because it's a good card, because it's a kaiju card. And the only good kaiju card is a turtle, and it's not played anymore. Not to my knowledge. But its name is Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Thunder King. Bit of a mouthful. Basically just... I'm not going to get into it, but it's basically just some sort of counter to a kaiju, which is completely awful. Because kaijus themselves are the counter in meta, it doesn't really make any sense. Infinitrack, Mountain Smasher. Marincess, Wave. Alright, let me just sleeve this up real quick. Alright, we have Marincess, Blue Tang. Put her right here next to the other Marincess monster. Let's actually move these up a little bit. Apologies to keep rearranging things, but I just want to make it the most photogenic as possible. Hopefully I'll get better as I make more videos. Gladiator, Rejection. I'm going to put it face down so that I'm actually surprised at what comes up next, so I don't look at it while I'm sleeving the cards. Boom, next one. Okay. Neos Fusion. Okay. That would... Can I... Oh, you guys can't see. There we go. Okay. Refocus it. Neos Fusion. I special summons... Special summon one fusion monster from your extra deck that lists exactly 2 monsters of material. Basically, you just fuse a Neos fusion monster from your deck. Like, as in Elemental Hero Neos. Witch's Strike. If your opponent activates a normal... If your opponent negates the normal or special summon of a monster, or the activation of card or effect, destroy all cards that your opponent controls or in their hand. So this is basically just, you know all those solemn cards? This is like a direct counter to that. And it shows it in the picture as this guy, who is usually the one dishing out the punishment, is actually being attacked. So it's kind of like a reversal of roles there. Assumedly by what it seems to call the witch. I don't know if there's any lore there. Hey! Okay, I actually played against this a couple times. Well, no, actually, let's zoom in here. Okay, I actually played against this a couple times in Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. This is a freaking crazy card, dude. So this is Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. 3 focus there. Red Eye or Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon, or 1 Dragon Effect monster. So you could even use Blue Eyes. Wait, no. You could use alternate Blue Eyes alternate dragon, or whatever it's called. I have one. I don't remember what it's called. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Neither player can target this card with card effects. During your main phase, you can destroy 1 monster your opponent controls, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. You can use this effect a number of times per turn, up to the number of normal monsters used as fusion material for this card. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can discard 1 card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. And if you do that, this card gains 1000 attack. And I'll sleeve these up in a minute. Finally, we have Emperor Maju Garzette. Cannot be normal summoned / set. You must be special summoned from your hand by tributing 3 monsters. This card's attack becomes the combined original attack of the tributed monsters. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during the battle phase. So, that's pretty cool. I think that means that I have all 3 Maju Garzette cards, which a lot of people don't really care. But Maju Garzette was one of the first cards I ever used in Yu-Gi-Oh! In one of my first decks ever. So, a lot of nostalgia there. So, sleeve these up. So, that was really cool. I'm hoping to make some more videos in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, especially because it's an hour long and you could be doing much better things with your time. Thanks for watching. Bye.